I'm excited. If you guys can't tell, this is going to be a game changer for us. All right, real quick, don't forget this Friday and Saturday car show in Mount Carmel Junction. We'll be there. We'll be on the golf course Saturday. Come and see us. We will be at the cruise on Friday night in Kanab. You can come check us out there. All right. So we've got this cool little thing here that is gonna save us a ton of time and help us out. It's called an ArcDroid. So we're gonna put it together and see what we can do with it. I don't know much about these things, but I've seen them work and I know they're pretty dang cool. And it's gonna save us tons of cardboard cutting. The thing that appeals to me about this is the space that it takes up. That is pretty cool. I think it'll mount right here and be able to cut out here on a table that we build. It's kind of what I've got thinking in my brain right now.
It's too hot, so we don't have a fire right now.
Can't burn stuff.
So we can't burn the instructions.
Oh, we can. We can, and I probably may.
Don't tempt Paul to good time.
That's right.
Oh, hey, it even says right on it. You must visit YouTube to see your quick deal. So we gotta visit.
We'll visit it and we'll get back to you. All right, so we've been out finding parts and pieces. We've got this piece. It's an old grate of some sort. My uncle gave it to me. I'm excited. If you guys can't tell, this is going to be a game changer for us. All right, so my game plan here is I'm going to make a table that comes off of this out 3 feet. That way I can hinge it and it'll fold down right here on the bottom of this and then won't be in our way when we don't need it. So we're going to build a square box that's a 3 foot by 4 foot square box. Then we'll cut this grate, put it inside of it, and then we'll be calibrating machines. All right, this is the material we're using. It's 2 by 2 by 1/8 inch square tube. It's going to be plenty hefty. We've got the machine all set up here, my cutter on a good 45. So we'll chop these things up and then we'll get after welding them. She has the table parts welded up.
Yes.
I think let's cut that grate out.
Yep.
We'll fit it in here, build some hinges, then we'll build a leg.
Okay.
I haven't figured the legs out exactly. I need them to fold up.
We might need 2.
You'll need 2 legs. I think 2.
Because if we even put it in the center, it's
Yeah,
gonna
I
hitch it.
think you want a leg just where it'll miss the table legs, so we can fold them up underneath.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. Okay, that should fit in there now. Prying device.
Just the weld.
I'll get a hammer. That'll fix anything. We might want it right up flush. Let's turn it over. Wait, one, hit it hard. I like it. Had a local old boy stop by. They'd been fishing and he caught some fish and filleted them up and smoked them. It's delicious, by the way. Thank you. You can stop by anytime. Bring this stuff to us.
Looks good.
Too bad you'll never know.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Listen to that.
Next time I'll let you have some.
Come by soon. 'Cause it looks really good. Whoever
Have you
brought
a
it.
piece.
Put a bolt through this.
Yeah,
It's gonna be the
we'll
hinge.
cut some pieces off. We'll make us some hinges, so that'll just flop down. We'll see whose opinion we get. Alright, we want that in the middle. Yeah, it'll reach clear out there. I like it. You might have to lock the door.
Gonna load that.
Load her up.
Take it home.
Yeah, let's drill and tap. We have got these all tapped out now, so we can bolt that down. Then we'll get some hinges on this and see what we got to do. Is there a lid for this?
Scouts, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you just, oh, alright, I'll do it. Oh yeah, I'll just rub your ears. Probably gonna have to do it like that. And cut these off short. Otherwise we'll have a gap. We don't, look at that, you did something while I was gone. Christmas miracle.
Guess what? I didn't even break anything.
Haha, that's even better.
What'd you decide then?
We're going back to plan A, what we started with originally. We've messed around all day trying to figure out the best way to do it. Now we're just gonna do it. We don't care if it's the best or the worst. We're just doing. That's all.
Sounds good to me.
You got the other one in or out? Okay.
Well,
Which way do you want it? Probably in so the cotter pin doesn't catch us.
I'll suit up.
Suit up, let's do one and then we'll adjust.
Seems like this is taking an awful long time. On the video, it's only gonna take just a second. This has been whipping my butt all day.
Hey, I'm glad that took us all day.
If we would have just stuck with the original plan.
Yep. Oh.
Okay, hold her there and
I'll hold
I'll...
this up. You can weld the other side of it.
I love it.
It's built.
Just need legs.
Well, that didn't take us all day.
No. Alright, let's measure a leg out.
They're 35.5 inches.
35.5.
So you need to cut them at 33.5. All right, it's been a long, hard-fought battle, but table is ready for some plasmaing action.
This is gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be.
We saw this on, did you already say?
No.
So we saw this on Grind Hard Plumbing Coach channel, and Paul's like, dude, that thing looks amazing. So we did a little phone calling and stuff. We got our own now.
All right, it's been a long day. We didn't get much done on the old tow truck today.
Not much at all.
We built this instead. It's pretty dang sweet, and the ArcDroid is all hooked up. We got to get a little bungee cord action and put that up here like that. Basically, we'll fire this thing up and cut some frame plates with it and get some pieces going. So, yeah, stay tuned.
The next day.
Alright, we got this here ArcDroid. We're gonna see if we can calibrate it. Calibrate.
Some power.
Hey, it even shows pictures.
Oh, I can do it.
We can do that. Line that up there. Okay, and plug that cord in. Done that. It's doing something here. Okay. Next. Okay. Next. Next.
Don't go. Oh, it doesn't go clear out on that.
No, it just stops there. Calibrated.
Okay.
Let's
Mine.
make something.
What can we make? We'll make us a spatula. I've been saving these.
Okay. I think you just hold the button and trace to your point.
See what it does.
Pick a button. What do all these buttons mean right there, File?
Be interesting to see if it cuts every single line it trays.
We'll find out.
So where's the go button?
That's a valid point.
Go. Oh, it's tracing the other line.
Yep.
So, start from the top maybe?
Lower me down.
Perfect. Hey. That should be cutting.
It's not triggering.
That's scary. Yeah.
It's still not working. Okay. Now let's see if we can just make this cut now.
It better blow sparks.
We're still fast.
It was cutting, but it's way fast. Can you turn it down?
Again, it cut clear through the grate. Well, that tells me what setting.
We're doing real important stuff. Interesting. Well, it made sparks, not good ones. Well, that's not some of my finest work, but we're figuring it out. Cool. Well, now we just got to figure out how to do some CAD and some other stuff, and we can cut some good parts out.
Several days later.
All right, today's the day that we've needed for a long time. We're gonna figure out how to run the ArcDroid. Andrew's here, and we are gonna make this thing happen.
I'm the guy that invented it, so it's my fault.
Hi, I'm Andrew Miller. I'm the owner of ArcDroid CNC, inventor, designer. I came down to Utah to make sure Paul knows how to use the thing. He's been struggling a little bit with it. This is a bit of a learning curve, but I think we're over it. This thing has been a bit of a passion project for me for the last couple of years. It's designed so that people like Paul and small garages and whatever can get some CNC capabilities without having to spend a lot of money or go through a huge learning curve.
So I said on one of my videos that we were gonna do some YouTube University and figure this thing out, and he called me, he's like, hey, we can skip all of that, I'll just come and show you. Way better.
Give him all the tips and tricks and make it work right for him. So, yeah, and pretty soon he's not going to be doing little hand cuts. He's just going to be pushing buttons and producing perfect parts.
So what made you dream this thing up?
It's something I wanted, right?
Yeah.
Like there's sort of three barriers to entry in this sort of thing that keep you guys from you to get. Mostly plasma tables are huge.
Exactly.
Right?
That's been mine.
They take up the space of the whole project.
Yep.
Right, and then two, they're kind of expensive. You start at like $5 or $6 grand and go to 150 grand real quick.
Yeah.
And then three, the CAD CAM part of it. Everybody's a little bit afraid of the software,
Yeah.
and I tried to make something that you can. I like to think of this sort of as a gateway drug to CAM, right? Like you get used to using the Tracy stuff, and then you're like, okay, I need more. Now what? We are going to start with a couple little basics here, and then we're going to do a full calibration. All right, let's see what it calculates.
Had it for like 2 weeks or 2 months, and I've cut out 2 squares with it that I used basically. And they weren't quite squares; they were like
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
canted a little.
Let's get you cutting circles.
Yeah, let's make this thing cut circles.
That Z offset thing again. Give me something flat in that piece of 1/4 inch or. So let's cut a 2-inch circle and see what happens.
Okay, how do you know where to start it on here?
So that's pretty easy. You basically move it to where you want it and push 0.
Okay.
So I'm gonna it's pretty easy. Main screen. So if I want to blow a hole over here, I blow it and move it to where I want it. And in the case of this, if I had a center punch mark there, right? I'll move it over there. You can raise and lower with the knob, lower it down onto the new center finding tool, and hit 0, roughly 0. So and you can bring it back to machine like the original default. If you just push and hold 0, it jumps back to the original default point.
Okay.
So anyway, that's on, is it? I'm gonna do a test run here first.
Hey, it looks like it's cutting a circle now instead of an oval.
It seems much more circular.
Yeah. Way more circular.
All right. Cross your fingers, boys.
Let's see what this does.
And contact. That looks pretty round.
Cool.
So, it's cutting circles.
Yeah, cutting circles now.
That's a start.
Yep. I can see how that would be way less shaky than I was trying to trace stuff with.
You should have seen ours before.
Yeah.
You know.
I was tracing the spatula out and I was like, there's no way that spatula looks like it.
And double click when you get to the end. And
it closes the circle.
And that ain't perfect, and it's not lined up because I didn't spend time lining up. It's not perfectly lined up, but
it drew it.
It drew it.
There we go. You just traced it out. It's right there. It looks just like that.
And every one you cut will be exactly like that.
That's cool. That's awesome.
So now that's saved in a
Better than YouTube University?
Oh yeah, way better. Way better than YouTube University. Yes. That's cool.
Personal visit from the professor.
That we'll take that every time. This is gonna be nice.
No,
it is. Yeah, no, it's gonna be.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start with Fab Rats G-code, which is the G-code is the final format, right? That once it becomes G-code, it can't go any farther, kind of thing. And that's just the machine. That's what the machine understands for move from here to here to here to here to here to here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna load the Fab Rats G-code, which you'll notice looks a lot like your logo.
Exactly.
Sorry, I didn't have time to trace the
rat out.
The rat is really complicated stuff. And then we're gonna turn the torch on and pray that we haven't screwed something up. And contact. Try not to poop on.
Check that out. That's pretty cool. We're cutting all kinds of cool stuff now, I'm guaranteeing.
Well, material's starting to warp, so that's a problem.
We're figuring some.
Look at that! You know how to run it now.
Don't go quite that far.
Andrew?
Yes.
Right?
Don't go quite. We know how to run it. We're learning.
If you guys can learn it, anybody can learn it.
That may have been a dig to our computer skills.
This looks way too involved for me.
That's not going to look good, but I'm going to go with it.
Well, it's just...
Well, you're not even looking at the screen, so you don't know what your results are.
Yeah, see, that's ugly.
Well, here, back it up.
And then you can put clothes, right, on it.
You can back it up. If you don't like that one.
Oh.
And then you can just push run, and it'd cut it.
I have to back up.
No, it's not going to cut.
Oh. I'm like...
We turned the torch off.
Yeah,
but
You guys better eat, because it's
yeah,
probably not
let's
warm.
eat.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
All right. So we've learned a lot. We figured the ArcDroid out some. We've cut some parts out with it here and there now. We're pretty much professionals at this stuff. We can cut our own Fab Rats name out, and it looks like it. So things are coming along. You'll see us using this a whole bunch. It's gonna make life way better. So, thanks for watching.